Hey guys, it's your trusted GM Brian welcoming you back to the show. I am hoping that everybody's having themselves a wonderful New Year's. I know right now it's a little early to tell, but let's start off on a positive note. I know I want to, and yeah, I am having myself a good year. We got a new roster of hard slingers. I'm sure you heard them already, and I'm digging it. I know you guys are digging it too. Why don't you tell me how much you're digging it? Write us in at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com and let me know what you're thinking so far. Don't forget, let me know which one of the hard slingers rolled the first hard 20 of that episode, and I'll send you out a D20 and a sticker with the show's logo on it. Don't forget, there's also other ways you can get in touch with the show. We're on all the social media platforms. I think just about everybody else in the world is also, as well as all kinds of podcast applications you can listen to the show on. I know, I'm always going on about the regular ones like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeart. But, the other week I actually went through and I kind of Googled our name. I just want to see where else we were playing on. And let me just drop a few names out there. We got Player.fm. These are the guys that were the first ones to pick us up. IVCOX.com. That's for our Latin listeners out there, where it actually has our show in Espanol. We got Metaphor.fm. And, of course, Podchaser. So, we're out there, so I guess depending on what hemisphere you're in or whether or not you want to excavate Antarctica when you're looking for those awesome pyramids down there, we can be heard. You know what? I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's just jump right on into the show. So let's warm up our dice and top off our glasses. Roll the Hard 20 Podcast presents Episode 7 of our Blood Lords Run-Through. Enjoy.
Yeah, still that didn't change much when I was at work too. During meetings, I'm always drawing and all that, and they're like, "Pay attention." I'm like, "You just said this. I'm listening. I can listen and look at two separate things."
There's studies that show too people that scribble. That's just the way they pay attention. It's like you just have that natural. It's like the ADD where your hand just has to be moving or whatever.
There's also studies that show that when people don't give a fuck, they just don't.
It's true.
Yeah.
Is there
Mine's
something
not ADD, mine is DDA.
DVDA? What?
That's weak.
You laughed, idiot.
That's EDA.
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 Didier is my last name. So instead of ADD, I said DDA.
I thought you said DVDA.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
You'll find out later.
Oh.
That's what the ladies have to do in certain movies when they get a little too old, just to stay relevant.
DDA.
DVDA, yeah.
Damn. Is it like working at the hog ranch or what?
Oh, yeah, man. They're handling everything at the same time.
Come on down to the moose knuckle.
DVDA night on Wednesdays, baby. Come on.
Oh, shit.
This is highbrow humor, guys.
Yeah, right. People are going to listen like the first few minutes of this and say, okay, we're done. Next. Yeah. So here we are. This is actually New Year's Day. New Year's Day.
Oh, yeah.
How was everybody's Christmas?
It's good. Yeah, it was good.
Great.
Ready for a good 2023. Ready.
Junior, where'd you go?
He's
Didn't
right
go
there,
anywhere.
dude.
Just stayed local with just went down to my parents' house.
De La Cruz was local.
You know it, eh?
You have a fiesta.
Anybody do anything great for the holidays? No?
Nothing.
I do shit. I was telling you guys later, I hosted my in-laws, and they're not bad, but anytime there's like 13, 14 people in the same house, it gets rough. So, everybody's happy to be home now, and it was a good visit and all those things.
Well, ironically, I couldn't get in touch with Junior for the longest time today, and I actually thought we were going to have to run our Delta Green. So I was plugging away on that. So you guys almost got under a pale moon early. So
damn.
But we didn't. So let's go ahead and lead us in and get started, eh?
Time to move. Let's do it.
You just need to just chill. See the steam coming out. Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 Podcast. It is I, your trusted GM, Brian, and with me, the Hard Slingers.
Hey,
2023, episode 7 of our Bloodlords run through. So, you guys, if you're over on Roll20, You as players, not you as listeners. Let me remove Magusta.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
No me gusta.
Last episode, you guys finally no me gusta. So you guys are back at Urgag's farm after healing yourselves up a little bit, continuing your investigation on what the hell happened here, why it's no longer producing for Berline Haldoli. You guys came across this grain at these silos that had been infused with this pinkish substance that when you sampled it just barely kind of started to give you a headache. Unable to identify it, you just put it in the pouch and started going along your investigation. That's when Magusta decided it was party time and became one horn band. You took out Magusta. What else would you like to do at this point?
Well, I think we know what's causing issues with the farm. The bull's not a problem anymore, and we got little Brodek back to Missy Burline. Still a little bit area we need to check out, I think, here, but I think we've pretty much covered our quest that we were on. We know what's causing the problem with the farm. It's those fools who are sprinkling all the yucky on it.
Well, let's not consider it done just yet. You remember Berline said there's some kind of underground structure here we still need to check out. Let's not, count the chickens before they're hatched. I agree, but we still need to be cautious.
She also mentioned that she wanted to know what it would take to get the farm back up to speed.
What do I look like, a farmer?
Can we roll lore farming? Shit. They're going to have to figure out whatever's wrong with this silos and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is as you're going around mentally taking an inventory of all this shit that you've seen busted up in this farm, like the silos have been desecrated, that the entrance both in the northern wall and in the western wall have been damaged. That there's this one building that housed all the tackle for the undead creatures, and as well as the horses and everything else. The walls have just been blown out. So from what you've been able to see, a lot of stuff is already busted up, but there's probably still more to the farm.
Yeah, Trusted GM down to the southeast area on the map that's black. Is that a building I'm looking at?
That is a building.
I think maybe we should move over there quietly and see what's up with the building. Probably in shambles like the rest of them, but
now for the listeners, that building is in the middle of the farm itself.
Yeah, the area was blacked off on the map,
yeah.
So I couldn't tell if it was a building or just a black area that I couldn't see. Con will move over there.
Yeah, and Runna's gonna get off the cart that she's on. She still has the bow drawn, got an arrow, not ready to shoot, but it's ready if she needs it, and she's gonna provide him backup as he's moving and just kind of trail behind him about 30 feet.
So I moved 2.
And we'll just start to circle this this building that's in the middle, like he said.
Okay.
Looking for entrance, windows, any, get a good look at it, see what the hell it is.
Who's this coward back here by the cart?
So Sorella's going to take a more cautious approach rather than just running into this building, considering, everything that we've encountered.
I'm running in the building. We're moving towards it.
No, running toward the building. I'm going to take a more cautious approach, head east towards that. Still kind of taking the cover of the wagons that are around until Renna and Khan give kind of a thumbs up that it's safe.
Where's De La Cruz?
De La Cruz is in the back over by Khan.
Is that you up at the top, Junior?
You're the blue one, right?
Yeah, the blue one, yeah.
Okay.
As the GM, it's difficult for me to tell colors.
And again, how do you ping? I'm sorry.
You just hold down the left button on the mouse.
Oh, got it.
Can we roll any kind of perception or anything, Brian, on this as we're moving around? Just
just tell me what you want to do and
Mm-hmm.
what check you want to make.
I'm walking to the building. If there's any windows, I want to peep in, but I'm going to be crouching and kind of like peeping up a little bit. I'm not going to stand full frontal nudity in front of the building, the window.
This is the peep and Tom stance that you learn in the streets.
That's right.
I rolled a 7 and a +4. That's 11.
With the hoodie up.
And you're listening?
No, I'm trying to creep and see if there's anything in a window.
What'd you roll, Con?
7 and 4, so 11. That's for perception.
And you're listening at the wall of this building?
No, I'm seeing if there's any windows to go look into.
There are no windows on the not on the north wall, nor on the western wall at all.
Okay, well, no, I'm not going to listen. I'm going to try to find a space where I can look in, or find if there's a door or maybe a busted slats I can peep into. I know these dead can smell me, so I'm going to try to just not stay in any one area too long so my scent lingers.
Do you want to go down the western wall or along the northern wall to the east?
I'm going to move towards the east and then work my way down south after I get to the corner. Let me move my character there.
Let me open up some more of the map for you here, too.
Yeah, we've scouted this previous area, listeners, so I'm moving towards an area that we kind of already been. I don't want to dive too dark into the depths where I don't know what's going on.
So in front of us, this is where it's kind of like looks like the OK Corral. It's all busted up and some sort of, I don't even know what you would call this thing.
This is where I beat the shit out of that damn horse.
That horse let you win. As you look down the eastern wall of this building, you see that about 20 feet down the wall, towards the south, there's a door about 10 feet wide. You also see that looks to be the remnants of another busted up little shack that's probably about 70 feet to the southeast. And you're right on the cusp of this large area that looks like it was probably once an outside corral where people would probably train animals. And it's huge. It's 75 feet aside.
Damn.
You see that it's this low fence. It's fallen in many places with all of its gates thrown open. It looks like it once enclosed a wide dirt yard. The dirt is just trampled with an unsettling amount of blood and gore. You see various parts of roughly 5 corpses live strewn about, most of them trampled into mangled, pulpish flesh and bones. And that's basically in the center of this large wooden fenced area. You also see just beyond that what appears to be a large garden paddock.
This perhaps where they might have contained.
Where they grew weed.
What's his name?
Hey, it's
Magusta.
legal again, baby.
What's that, De La Cruz?
Sorry.
Is this where they might have held Magusta in his little pen? Well, a big pen.
Yeah, you don't even have to make a roll for that. You could definitely tell this is where they kept Magusta, right here. And at some point, whatever got this beast riled up, the 5 individuals that went in probably to calm it down basically just became
Bolognese sauce.
part of the treadmill.
Yeah.
The garden / vegetation you're talking about, is there a large contingent of that, or is it just a few, I'll call it like planters?
From what you can tell, I really hate doing this, roll 20. From what you can tell, it's just south of the building that you guys are standing at right now. You can make out 2 of these large vegetable planter boxes, but they're big. They're 20 feet square with just this mulch of vegetables that have been blown out of it.
So it's like a compost box, kind of, right?
It is now. It probably didn't start off that way.
So, Ro, you're getting kind of far back. You should come meet up with us.
I wonder what kind of stuff they would have underground, because I don't know anything about agriculture myself, but I wonder if they have, yeah.
I personally don't remember what Berline had said about anything underground. I think that she had hinted that there might have been something that this place had been built on eons ago, but it had never been proven. So
before we continue on, De La Cruz wants to cruise around the pen and see if there's anything that might have stirred up Magusta. Maybe they gave him something to eat, or maybe he
ate
was
that
just
stuff.
frightened. Yeah, maybe he ate the pink stuff that
Ate
was
the
in the
bad
silo.
rice. Stepped on a tack.
Broke his mother's back.
Yeah, Brian, the whole line of my questioning was, are these vegetation areas, could they potentially be considered, were they truly like feed, or could they have been maybe the source of the raw materials that make this pinkish, type crystalline?
Got what you're saying. You could make a deductive analogy that when you pulled that body out of the gate and it had the satchel around it and it had those 4 vials of that busted shit that looked like it was peppered through that, it looked like it had already been processed and most likely brought to this farm by these individuals. It
Okay.
would have been something that they would have harvested out of the planter and then try to cultivate and then do.
Okay, got it.
We got to
Okay.
follow these guys back to the equivalent of Polos Hermanos. You know what I mean? Go to their dry cleaner where they're processing this stuff.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los pollos.
Let's find out where Gus is at. Okay, so tell me where you want to do, where you want to go.
Well, I'm by the door. I want to see if I can hear anything or see if it's slightly ajar or anything, but I don't want to pull the cord until we get everyone focused on what we're doing. Are we going to check the pen where Magusta was, or are we going to start scouting out some of these buildings and make sure there's no threats lurking in there?
If you want, Con, I'll check the pins real fast, and we can make our way back inside.
Okay, we'll go with you
Pins.
first, De La Cruz. Go ahead and make your investigation.
All right,
on
20.
this large pen. Ooh, damn.
Oh,
So you're looking inside this pen, and you notice that this large area is more of an exercise pen. Although Magusta was probably in this pen, it's probably not where she wasn't her stall. Most livestock are probably put in a stall of type. But as you're looking around, you notice that of those individuals that have been trampled down, 2 of them are wearing those same crimson robes with that little insignia on them. Kind of crazy that the bad guys would just wear that blatantly out on their ass, but
There's bodies in the pen?
there's 5 bodies in the pen.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I didn't put them down.
Okay, no
Right.
problem, because I see the dead bodies everywhere else, but okay, there's dead bodies in the pen.
Before I regroup with everyone, can I check the 2 bodies of the guys in their cloaks?
Yeah, check the pockets for change, man.
That's right.
Go ahead and make your investigation check. De La Cruz.
That is another 20. Ooh, I'm keeping this fucking
Hell
dice,
yeah.
man.
you're hot tonight, baby.
20s.
So as you're poking around in the 2 that are wearing their red suits, you see another individual has a satchel around his shoulder to his hip, very similar to the other one, only the 4 vials that are in his bag, 3 of them are empty. 1 of them is not broken though, and still contains this stuff in it.
Just thinking outside the box real quick. I think if we can, we should save a couple of these outfits, because at some point in the future, we may have to infiltrate an organization, and it would be good to have a little, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they
you know.
don't wear my size. These
Yeah.
guys were a little lengthy.
we can get it tailored for you.
Just pull it in half.
I'm sure Murk would be more than, I'd be more than happy to trim it for you.
I mean, none of
Mr. La Cruz.
that guy's going down for sure. I've been thinking about him for some time.
I bet.
That dirty best. But no, just I don't know what her end game plan for this is, Berline, but in the end, she might want us to go after these people or something. So, anyways, I don't want to put the horse before the cart.
Well, we know
as it
where to
were.
get the robes if we need them.
Yeah,
They'll be
just
here.
thinking.
16 miles away.
Yeah, just a quick jaunt.
Hell yeah! If we can find somebody that's still alive, we can, get some answers out of them, and then go, take the fight to them.
We could bring one back and see if Birdline can animate one. I don't know if she can make them more than just blabbering mouth and zombie heads, but maybe we bring one back, see if she can get any info from it. We just bring the head back. That's fine. I can do that.
Berthar, do you have the ability to speak with dead?
I do, but they don't talk to me.
No. Let me see what languages I have.
Is there some sort of occult ability you may have?
I mean, I have I'm untrained in occultism, so it wouldn't do me any good to attempt any check against that.
Yeah, I think the only thing you could do if you're untrained is recall knowledge in occultism.
Sorry, I was trying to not meta game. I think there is a spell that's just like straight up speak with dead.
I don't have it.
I don't think at the first level.
Come on,
gnome has it, but
Just got it in my back pocket.
yeah, it's all right. I've been waiting for this. I drew a lucky card.
I'm so glad that I took that spell that I'll use like once.
In the land of undead. So, Khan, you're
Yes.
standing at this door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give does it have a knob or a latch?
It does have a knob.
I want to kind of give the knob a little push. You know what
Okay.
I mean? I want to see if the door is locked.
No, it's unlocked.
It's unlocked. Okay. Now, look to the group, give the universal sound for silence, and I'm going to listen at the door and see if I hear anything. That's a motherfucking hard 20.
Oh, yeah.
there it is.
Dang.
Damn
You
listening
don't
check.
hear anything. Just
A
complete
successful failure.
Except 2 eyes humping.
silence. Successful.
All right. Yeah, so all you people out there, you're going to have to send in to get that dice if you want it.
Where are you going to send it to? Where are you going to write in at?
Yeah, roll the hard 20, 1722 West Fillmore Avenue.
Shut the fuck
Saskatchewan.
up, Con.
In
You're
California,
just
son.
droning on. Ratke, what are we going to write into?
Roll the hard 20 podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and get you a hard 20. And by the way, don't forget to mention the hard slinger that rolled that hard 20. He's the guy that's going to open up the fucking door.
Yeah, so I'll go and I'll push the door open and sort of see if I can. I'm not going to like blam and, blast it open. I want to kind of look and creep a little bit and see if there's anything in there that I see.
So let me describe this building for you. You open the door onto this 20-foot by 40-foot building. You see that there's shelves and racks that line the walls. Various farming and gardening implements clutter this space. You see rakes and hoes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You see a wheelbarrow, bags of soil, buckets of nails, rope, hammers and saws and the like. But everything else seems to be in good order. In fact, so far, this is probably the only structure that where all 4 walls are still intact and everything within this building have been unmolested.
Okay, I'll motion to the people near me and I'll explain. Yeah, the room looks like it's untouched. Doesn't look like anything that got in here busted it all up like the rest of the places. Do you want to search in here? Or do you want to keep moving on to areas that we haven't checked yet? I doubt there are going to be hidden jewels in any of these barrels of rakes and hoes and all that, but
What are you saying, Con? It's pretty much a maintenance shed?
something like that. Yeah, garden tools and the like.
By any chance, you don't see any keys hanging up? Normally, they would leave keys, equipment. in
You
these
looking for the
particular
lawnmower,
sheds.
De La Cruz?
That's right.
That's
Those,
good.
those hedges are looking mighty sprout.
Right. He's going to ride a 0 turn out of this bitch. Oh, that's good. Good thinking, Lieutenant. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to waste my time searching this room for anything right now. We still have other areas around here that need to get our eyes on. I don't want to get crept up on. So if one of y'all wants to check the room, give it a quick sweep. That's cool. I'm going to move a little bit more to the south side of this building and keep my eyes out looking in the areas that we haven't been yet.
Reno will circle around and walk in the building, and she'll give it a quick over. Should I roll for that?
Yeah, go ahead if you wish.
Investigation.
Oh, that's a fucking 1.
Yeah, you see a wheelbarrow. I think it'd be a great place to take a nap.
No,
Firth Dog, what are you doing right now?
for thugs just watching the magic happen with Khan and the rest. I'm taking a more, again, a cautious approach since what we've encountered. But I do agree with what I overheard Khan saying is that the shed is very likely totally inconsequential to why we're here, and that we should be focusing our energies on different targets within the farm.
Okay. Tell me who is moving down the eastern wall.
Khan is at the base of the wall. De La Cruz is right next to him.
Let me reveal a little bit more of this area right here.
And remember, these things can smell us. So if we're all dispersed, there's more of a chance of them getting a whiff of us. So we may want to stay a little bit tighter.
So as you look to the south of this building, you notice that there are 6 large vegetable gardens, just like the ones that you had seen that were 20 foot by 20 foot. Every one of these are just completely trampled to shit. You see just east of the northeastern vegetable paddock looks to be probably what was once a stall. The door and walls on the western side have been completely blown out. And you also notice that there's another building that's in the southeastern portion of the farm, right against the corner of the wall. From what you could tell, it looks to be about 30 feet by 50 feet with a door in the northwestern wall. And then all the way to the west, just past the garden, you notice an entrance that leads into this large rock that the farm itself has been built from and around. The entrance itself is about 20 feet wide from north to south, and it once had a large wooden door that appears to be blasted down to the ground at this point.
Blasted like inside or blasted from within? Is it out towards us or inside the hole?
It's hard to tell because the debris of what the door looks like until you got closer, you wouldn't be able to tell if the majority of the debris is on the inside of this entrance or the outside. From where you are, it just looks all over the ground there.
I say we check out the smaller room first, the smaller building over to the east, and keep an eye on the entrance of that big old place. I don't trust it.
Agreed. As you guys are moving, Rena's just going to keep, about the 30, 35 feet back, and she'll kind of keep Sorrel with her, just giving firepower behind you guys as you're moving forward.
All right, well, let's move over to that building. Yeah.
You want to do the honors and open the door?
Yeah, I'll give it a tug. Sorry, I'm trying to... Again, I'm fighting the user interface instead of enemies with this damn program.
As you grab the handle, you realize that the door is locked.
Well, hold on. Let's back up. I was going to get to the door, and then I wanted to...
No, you said you wanted to tug. Here's what you said. You said Colin's going to go over there and tug on the handle. We can't tug on the handle when the handle's locked.
Yeah, but I hadn't done that yet. That's what my intention. My 10-inch.
Well, you should tell you a 10-inch. That's the code where you came from. You'll go get a 2-inch out of it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the door. I'm going to see if the door is locked. I'll give the handle a little silently, in case something's in there.
The door's unlocked.
Okay, I'll do it similar to what I did
just change that up on your card, so you didn't expect that. So
I'm going to do similar to what I did before. I'm going to give a listen. That is a critical. That's a 1, so 5.
It's automatic failure.
Door
You
in
don't
my ear.
add nothing to that motherfucker.
Yeah, well, I'm adding it. -5. Then I will open the door slowly like before. I got Cruz right here on my back, so if there's something that's going to come screaming out, he's going to beat the hell out of it like he did Magusta, and I'm going to sit there and push the door open.
And you push that door open, and you see staring you right in the face.
I close the door.
A closed door. 3 more of those shambling zombies.
Meat bags.
And let's roll some initiative. Ratky, let's get that itch for the dice roll.
Come
out
on,
of
baby.
your
Fuck
system
yeah.
right now. Oh,
I'm so sad though. I had the lock picking rules all filled up.
Dang it. Me. Sorrel.
Sorrel is going to move.
No, what's
He's-
your initiative, handsome?
Oh, sorry. Initiative. Hold on. What? I suck. Sorry. Hey, easy. Calm it down. That is going to be a 13.
Rena.
Dirty 20.
De la Cruz.
18.
Khan.
Khan rolled another fucking rock hard 20 for 24.
Yeah.
Let me get some whiskey.
Hell
Fucking
yes.
dice got to recharge.
What are you drinking
Dude,
over there?
I rolled a 1 just a second ago. I rolled a 20 before and a 20 just now. It's like,
I'm drinking some Woodford.
That blue.
What's everybody drinking while I'm putting together this initiative right now?
I'm having coffee. Confy.
Cactus
Water.
cooler.
Water.
Cactus cooler. Good
You had some
Lord,
wine
man.
earlier there, Chris.
Cactus
Oh,
I
cooler.
already finished it.
Junior
Already
high
finished
school for me. Jeez.
Right.
Dude, do they even still make Cactus Cooler? Was the shit, man.
They
Yeah.
still do. It's like California. I don't know. Speaking of California, guess what I have to resort to? Oh, you can't see that.
Paying state taxes.
Oh, look at you.
No, they got
Copenhagen.
rid of all the fucking snuffs.
Why?
All like the flavored ones. Because California's bullshit.
Are you
So,
serious?
The frost. So when you come out to California, make sure you load up on whatever you're going to bring because you can't buy it here.
I've been doing a days of work, actually, which is a plug. You just
Like
cut off a
plug?
piece or chew off a small piece.
Yeah,
It's-
like loose leaf.
No, it's like compressed, and it's got molasses in it, so it's like an acquired taste. But I tell you what, man,
Dude, what the hell does molasses taste like? It's an acquired taste, I guess, but I've never tasted the ass of
it's a little
mole.
different than rodent ass, or the type of rodent ass, but
Pasta
molasses.
masses.
But it's really good. I had to find it on a website when I found my beech nut. But
You getting that shit out of the Everglades down here, son?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
anyways, Khan,
Yeah.
you see 3 of these bastards staring you right in the face. Doors held open. Sebastian's right on your back. What would you like to do?
Well, I want to run in there and just beat the hell out of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to be a little bit smarter. And I'm going to move back one movement, so 5 spots. And I'm going to have them, I'm going to be like taunting them. Come on out here, you shitbags.
Cabreros.
Oh yeah. So she is now that Khan's moved back. She's got the good line of sight on the zombie in the middle.
She does.
So
Doors wide open. You see that there's a tertiary of these 3 bastards, but
She's
she's got a
going to-
good side of the middle one.
Hunt prey, and then she'll take 2 shots on him. That
And
is
eat.
a
Hunt, prey,
10, so
eat.
16.
It's gonna hit.
Okay. So first one's gonna be 7 damage. Yeah. And then 9.
Miss.
And then she's just gonna hop up into this planter that's next to her.
Oh, give her some cover. Good job.
Yeah. And that's it.
Sebastian, where you at,
That-
De La Cruz? I can't see you.
Let them
He's
come
just
out,
north,
man.
north of the door
Okay.
by like 5 feet west and 5 feet north.
Copy
So
that.
he's waiting for these meat sacks to fucking come out so he can start swinging.
Draw them back. Draw them back.
Well, ironically, they're going to start moving. The first one comes out, the one on the north side, moves 5 feet, sees 2 targets. You want to take your attack now?
I want to start swinging at the first one that comes out.
Do it, tough guy.
All right, first attack. It's gonna be 15 to hit.
Gonna hit.
Gonna hit. All right. That is 6 points of slashing damage.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle, bitches.
fun in games.
Second attack is probably gonna miss with a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm raising that shield up, kind of hopefully funnel them to the center. Just kind of keep them in line for Khan and.
Well, it has 2 targets. Got you and Khan. 1, 2, 3 for you. 4, 5, 6 for Khan. Khan.
Hello there.
You see it raise this bony, gnarled up fist and bring it down on you. 4. It's going to miss
18.
on the die. Yep, miss. It's going to do it again, though.
I'm sure it will.
Minus 5, 11, plus 7, 18 to hit
18 hits.
for 8 points of damage, and he grabs you.
Right on.
The next zombified mofo comes out of the door, sees you, De La Cruz, and
Ready.
attacks you. 15.
15's going to miss.
It's going to attack again. 8, 7, 15, same amount.
So if you keep bouncing off my shield, baby.
The third one comes out. Going to double move and come around the backside of Khan.
Gross.
14, Khan.
Miss.
Miss. Sorrel. You see these 3 lumbering, shambling meat sacks come out, immediately set upon your boys. What would you like to do?
Sorrel's going to move within roughly 30 feet. So from my current location, I'm going to move to the eastern edge of the planter that I'm currently kind of, we'll call it, cowering behind. Just so I can get within 30 feet.
It's called cover.
So I'm going to move about 20 feet to the east. And then I'm going to fire off my Disrupt Undead at these are Shamblers, right?
Yeah. Now, this one right here, the one that's just to the west of De La Cruz, was the one that Renya already hit, just so you know.
Yeah, let's focus on these guys.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm within 30 feet of that Shambler, basically. So I'm going to be on the most western edge of that
Okay.
last planter that's kind of dilapidated. And with that, I will fire off my Disrupt Undead. And you, sir, need to make a Fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Is that a cone?
It is not. It's a somatic verbal.
8.
Does it like come out like, from you? Does it erupt from you out like a cone?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have any
it
features
like a
such as
circle?
it. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't say if it is or not. So, disrupt and you. What did you roll?
8.
Okay, you failed, and you're gonna take 9 points of damage.
It's still vertical. It's still going strong.
Okay,
Con. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have something else?
my action's complete.
Con.
All right, I'm going to have to be a little bit nimble here. I'm starting to get beat up. So I'm going to run in on the one that I don't have to run. He's right here. The one that's already taken damage, I'm going to do flurry of blows. So 12 plus, what is that? 6? Yeah, 12 plus 6, 18.
That's going to hit.
Okay. So 2, 1 plus 2. Or sorry, plus 3. So 2 plus 1 plus 3, 6.
Anything else?
Then I'm going to actually do evasive maneuvers. And I'm going to go this building that's crumbled up next to me into the north. Are those walls intact or are those broken down walls?
The ones that you see erect, the ones that are along the east, part of the southern wall, and part of the northern wall are intact. It looks like the parts that were broken are the western wall, the northwestern part of the north wall, and the very corner of the southern wall to the west. The rest of them are intact.
All right, well, I'm going to do another attack and then I'll do a move. I can't sit there and leave my man De La Cruz hanging out with just 2 of these things. So here goes. Moving into tiger stance and attacking. 13 plus, now it's 2, 15.
That's going to hit.
Hell yeah. So that's 1d8. Yeah, 7 plus 3, 10.
Ooh. You
Oh,
kill it.
Damn right I did.
Watch it explode.
And then for my last move, I'm going to move over. I'm just going to hang out here. I'm going to be able to back up Cruz if I need to. And I can maybe move over to 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorrel if he needs it.
Renya.
So from the cover, do I have a straight shot? I'm thinking because I'm up a little bit. I picture my arrows flying right over Furthog into the zombie that's right next to De La Cruz.
Yeah, let it make it happen.
So she'll adjust her hunt prey over to that dude, and she's just gonna start firing off on him. 14
Hit.
Oh,
hit. Oh,
nice,
fuck
nice.
yeah. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Big.
Get it, baby.
So that's 9 points of damage.
And you watch him crumple to the wall.
All right. So she's going to just point out the last thing. She'll point at the remaining zombie and be like, take him out at the legs. So whoever, who's next? Junior?
Hit this one.
Yeah, so De La Cruz, she's like, hit the one that's still standing. +1 to your next attack.
Oh, nice.
I haven't rolled a dice in like 2 weeks, guys. This is fucking great. So I'm having a ball.
Is it my turn?
Oh.
De La Cruz?
Yeah.
All right. De La Cruz.
I thought Ratky was running the show for a moment there.
What should Khan do, Ratky?
Where should I move this zombie?
First attack with the +1 is 17 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Striking at the legs for 7 points of damage. Second attack. I was going to miss with a 3 to hit.
Tonight, yes.
+1.
Oh, 4.
Oh, my bad.
4 to hit.
Oh, sorry. How silly of me.
Okay.
You still add numbers, or what are you doing?
No,
Oh, you all did?
that was 4 to hit, and that's it.
Okay.
I moved and attacked twice.
So you did not raise that shield then, right?
I did not have the chance to. No.
No, you had the chance. You just chose not to.
I
You
chose
chose
not to.
wisely, my friend.
That's right, because he is now going to look at you and say, shield attack. Missed with the first one. Actually, no. What is that? 16 to hit?
Wow.
16 misses.
Oh, shit.
Clang.
He will attack you again. Oh,
Just
even worse.
bobbing and weaving.
And then he will move to the west.
Where you going, little guy? Get back here, you meat sack.
Sorrel, you watch this exchange between De La Cruz and the zombie. Couple of swipes, zombie misses both times, and then actually starts moving towards the west, away from him. What do you want to do?
Sorrel,
He's directly south of you.
He is. So Sorrel is feeling quite energized by all the activity that we've encountered, at the second round through the farm, and he is going to fire off another Disrupt Undead on this shambler to the south of him.
All
It's
right.
like about 15 feet or so.
9.
That is going to miss.
That means no.
That means fail, not miss.
Or fail, sorry. That's going to fail. Sorry, fail, and he does 10 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He's probably drawn a big target on his face.
Still got 2 moves. What do you want to do?
I have one move, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to move towards Khan to the east, just to get a little bit of distance between the shambler and myself. And
I'll be between him and you next time. Don't worry.
and want to be under the cover of Mr. Khan. I have 25 feet, so I'm right about even with him at the end there.
All right.
And I'm done.
Khan,
All right.
you see your little buddy weasel up beside you.
Hey, what's up, man? What are you doing here? I'm gonna move over and
I'm here by the
attack.
big guns.
I'm going to do an attack. 7 plus 6, 13.
Hit.
Jeez, these guys are cake. So that'll be a 1d8. Shit. 2 and 3. That's 5.
And you destroy him.
All right.
I
I'm
softened
ready.
him up for you.
Like a
Damn right
bicycle
you did.
kick, fucking Liu Kang style.
Liu Kang.
The
That's
farm
okay,
goes
you guys-
quiet. Only thing left is the breath in your ears. Hear the blood pulsing. That was good.
That was
Um,
impressive.
Wow.
Who did that one?
That wasn't me.
Nice Foley work.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm gonna be needing a little bit of that healing if you have any there, Sorrel. I'm getting a little beat up here. I have 5 hit points left.
All right, so Sorrel's going to move over and do a treat wounds on our good friend.
Is that the one that takes the hour?
No, I can take up to an hour.
Oh,
The
Problem
cool off
is-
is like an hour, isn't it?
Yeah, the cooldown is an hour.
oh,
The cooldown's
okay.
an hour.
And I can take so I'm gonna do my 10 minutes treating his wounds. Okay.
But didn't
Raina,
you
keep your eyes out?
didn't you do the attempt to do this before you came into the farm though, right? And you failed.
I don't
Not
recall.
on me.
No, wasn't he trying to do it on himself though? When he was
On
the card?
myself, but
Yeah,
each
person.
each person it
No,
resets
it's
every
each,
person.
It's each time.
It's each target.
Yeah, I think it's per target. You can't.
per
You
target.
can't
Is it? Okay.
Administrate
Mhm.
first aid to the same target after until that 1 hour
Correct.
cooldown is time limit has reached.
It's actually
I have
I
a
think it's
1
50
hour.
minutes is what it says.
50.
I
'Cause
have-
it's 50 minutes because it takes 10 minutes to do. I remember I was reading it last night, but I could have swore it said each time you attempted it, but I didn't know it was said each target.
No,
We'll
it's
look
target.
on- That's fine.
You go to do it in the game, and there's like a little circle, and it's like,
Yeah.
Didn't say the magic word.
cool down.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I can do it on myself too if we need to. If we're
That's right.
worried
I'm
about
gonna
that.
It's
I'm
called
gonna give it
master
a shot
healing.
here. Okay.
What?
So
It's called master healing.
Master Blaster.
Master.
You're gonna heal your
Uh,
con.
I've got to make a DC check against it.
Make a con check.
Do it.
DC's 15. I rolled a
Yes.
16.
There
Yes.
you go,
Hell
boy.
yeah.
Hey, that's 2d8.
Tootie,
So-
I love Tootie.
2d8, and that is going to heal you for 4 points of damage or 4 points of healing.
Okay.
Out of 2d8?
Them's the facts of life, son.
Yeah,
Damn.
that was it.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Crap roll. No.
I guess it didn't really matter. She succeeded.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 4 more points than he had before. So
Yeah, I'm up to 9 now.
Yeah,
Feeling
9.
spry.
While Sorrel's administrating some aid
Feels like
to,
my left ball dropped now.
to Khan, Sebastian wants to go and check out that building, see if it's clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to take the front on this one, De La Cruz. I'll be right
Same.
behind you.
All right, you just rest up, buddy. Get those wounds looked at.
Lick them
Yeah.
wounds.
Lick them wounds. Come on, 18.
So you look inside this building. It's unlocked at this point, or it's open
Yeah,
at
I'm,
this
I'm,
point.
I'm poking my head in, making
Oh,
sure
okay.
there's nothing in there. You know, no other skin bags that are just, couldn't find the door and just walking towards the wall.
No, it's empty at this point. It's completely vacant. You see that there's hay strewn about the dirty floor, along with pieces of rotted meat, some of which is old body parts. And that's really it. It's very similar to the one that you dropped through the roof of the first time you came onto the farm. In fact, you get the feeling that they both serve similar purposes. They're designed to just store the zombie workers. Yeah, that's all they're made for.
Well, this thing's just south of the other one, so probably that's where they keep their meat bags.
All right, nothing in this building.
No,
Just a meat sack storage.
Yeah, right.
look how angry he got. He says, "Yeah, meat sack storage."
Meat sacks.
Fucking meat bags.
Hey man, I fell through the roof. I got dropped by one of these fucking things.
I got dropped on my head on one of these motherfuckers.
We took them out this time a lot better than last time. I
Gravity.
say we go check out that big old rock building over there.
Are you good to keep going there, Con?
Yeah. I ain't got. I'd be too bored to walk all the way back to town again. So let's just keep going. I can always treat some wounds if I need to.
No, we do
Maybe
have
little Firthog can do a little of it, just whammy on it. Get a little of that magic spell.
the potions and such that we brought back from Geb.
That's true. I got the one. Not yet.
Okay.
I have one heal left. Just to be clear to the group, I have one heal left, so I'm kind of holding on to it until we really need it.
That's
That
great.
works out well. We have one damage guy, so it's perfect.
That's awesome. The GM really needed to know that. I love you. I love you each. I love you all.
Each. That's the wrong game.
As we move to the west towards this broken up entryway that you described before, again, she's just got the arrows out, the bow, and she's just keeping an eye on these guys. Whatever's in front of us, if something happens, it's gonna get shot.
So I say
all down to the door.
We should probably not walk straight down this path, but maybe make it on the side where we can creep in. So something that's just not going to see us walking down this path and have a shot at us like Ray's got a shot on them.
We got to do this shit Rainbow Six style. So you go up to one of the planters and look over, and then you go to the next one and kind of crouch, duck walk up, and it's like you
Tango down.
finger.
Tango
Fuck
down.
yes. Move up.
Last man tapping on the back.
Just hop up planter to planter up to the door.
So you guys make it up, and you make it up to this busted gate, and you see that there's just wooden debris of what was probably double doors that led into this mountain. See wood on the inside, wood on the outside, and you notice that this 20-foot wide tunnel that leads into the mountain has been packed with cobbled stones that support the walls and the ceiling.
In front of since we're right at the front of the gate, can I roll a survival and see if there's any footprints? Maybe looking for Modugusta's, see if he was involved in tearing this door down.
She identifies as a she.
Oh, my bad. I was a little too worried about concentrating on her gender when she was trying to fucking jab her horn in me.
Go ahead.
Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20.
Another dirty bitch. Yeah.
Dirty.
You see that Magusta's footprints from what you can tell, the trampled aspects of this bovine end at the vegetable gardens. Like she didn't go this far.
Okay. I don't have a reason to believe that she was on the other side and came out to the farm, right? Is what I'm pretty much trying to...
Like she was on the inside of the mountain and came out?
Yeah.
No, you don't believe that. In fact, her footprints that you see, it looks like she probably trampled through the vegetable gardens and whatnot and rooted them up and whatever, but never went into the mountain, never went up to the door.
Okay.
So GM, I'm looking at the map here, and it looks like the gate is blasted outwards towards us, like something came from in there out here. Is that true, or is that just how the map is?
That's just how the map is.
Okay, so we're not thinking that some big thing. It's just dilapidated and broken in front. It's not blasted out like some giant beast.
If you want to make a perception check and make the determination on whether or not that door was blasted inwards or outwards.
Okay, I made a perception check and I got an 8, so I'm thinking that this door is eluding my investigation.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, your perception is you see the same amount of debris inside the tunnel as you do outside the tunnel.
Okay. Now, being positioned where I am and where Veracruz is, we're about 15 feet from where the gate is destroyed. Do we see anything down the hall? Beyond the gate.
Looking beyond the gate, you see that the entrance to this mountain goes in about 25 feet, and then it goes to the north and to the south in cutouts like alcoves that are probably about 25 feet wide. You don't know how deep they go, though. You can't tell from your perception, from your where you guys are located. It also continues to go to the west for maybe another 30 feet until you see a large room that's about 30 feet wide from east to west. You can't tell north to south, but in the center of this room of what you're looking at appears to be a large stone table devoid of any chairs that you can see.
Okay, well, I motion Rini to come closer.
She'll move up. Take a look.
Yeah.
I guess she'll light up a torch.
Is that like code for
Blaze one?
roasting one?
Yeah, she's gonna
No,
light
I
up.
was
Gonna
going-
light up a
I was
torch.
gonna say, we may want to have you, creep along the wall with us. Maybe you'd be able, if something's in here and gonna come at us, it'd be better to have your arrows to be able to hit them here than if you're way back there.
All right, so she'll take up a spot in the middle of this doorway, but she's gonna look at Khan and be like, "Okay,
Stone table could be
Go ahead.
an altar, so be careful.
Sorrel.
Sorrel's still staying kind of outside the mouth of the entrance to this bunker, we'll call it. So I'm staying up behind Dela Cruz on the northern entrance, or north side of the entrance, I'll say.
hey,
Ryan
Ryan,
Cruz.
can I
Uh,
roll a torch in and have it stop about there?"
Ask me that in a moment.
Yeah.
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz wants to take his movement up to the 20 feet. It will lead me right onto the corner of that entranceway.
Okay, so
So-
you want to move in 20 feet into the entrance.
Yeah, which is actually my movement. That will get me
Cabreros,
right.
what did you say you wanted to do?
So about 50 feet in front of her, just to where it gets kind of into the middle of this mountain where it'll shed some light. She just wants to slide a torch, almost like a bowling ball. Just roll it on in there so it'll get a little ambient light going.
Okay.
That's gonna let everyone know we're here. We all
So-
have dark vision, right?
So what we're gonna do is we'll roll.
Do we?
We're gonna do both of those simultaneously.
Oh shit.
De La Cruz going in as you're chucking this torch in. Next session.
Oh,
And while we're at it,
Oh.
I'm gonna yell and say, "Hey, everybody, we're here!
Motherfuckers!
Come
Time
get
to party.
some. Who wants to eat some De La Cruz? I think it's. Oh, hang on. I can tell you how big it is. Hold on a second.
It's a good size.
that's what she says.
Barely.
Bulky,
When they
but
say
I
it's a good
consider it-
size, it's small. You know what I'm saying?
It's bulky, but I consider it carry on.
Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcasts, and Audible. And if you like what you're listening to, leave us that 5-star rating and review. We also have a YouTube channel at Roll the Hard 20, so if you're into watching, head on over and hit that subscribe bell. We can also be found in the wild on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so don't forget to look for us there and check us out. You can also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com, where you can download the current show directly, pick and choose past shows from our archives, or view our galleries. We've got a lot of stuff posted there, so check us out. And finally, join us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast, where you can become a hard slinger and pick up swag. So until next session, keep your dice warm and your glass topped off as you roll those hard 20s.